to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 45. White. Field. Black. 10.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready, set.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Young. He'll try and do this himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the set.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Drill green. Black ultra. Set, cut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Ready?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Thomas brings it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there of 22.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Down. Set, go.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it was. But 2 incompletions since. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And now the kick is away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here we fight, 60. Yellow, 43. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Let's go now. Black 40.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Ready, right.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9.
Set. 33, yellow. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. Green jack. Fit. Slide blue. Rail. Yellow. Spike. White.
Third down, Young from the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and goal from the one.
Let's go. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They were stopped last time from the one. Now here's another try on third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. 22 needle. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, he hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Signal for the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Touchdown! Ja'Marr Chase. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. An extra point forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21, Jaguars 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pick up there at 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Looking to throw. Childress. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Lee. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
52 blue. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Young. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Okay.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Needle blue.
Off the play fake, Young. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started.
Ready, set.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, that's a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. 43 rail. Hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Young to throw it. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Check, huh?
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Operating from the gun, Childress. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Hunter with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Ready?
Young now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Young. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Thompson picks it.
Well, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, cycle. Black shot. Red, yellow. Ready?
Young will set to throw. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he...
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Tito blue. Slice blue. Cut.
Throwing. Young. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the one. They throw it out right complete. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That is incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Operating from the gun, Childress. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Yellow, 22.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready. White, 60 red. 60.
Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Red, 38. Claws red.
Young to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Now Young. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
The 13-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, Sampson. And for Yet about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Set.
Young quickly to the flat. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
On the
They'll
double.
need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Six. Cut, cut.
Now Young. That is caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase from 8 yards out. And the Browns get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he's got it. So they tried for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards.
Double 30 seconds.
Right back to him on first down. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Got it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Slide. Watch out now. 50. Cut, cut.
Operating from the gun. Childress. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. Actually, I've heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game when they got clobbered. That's his way of putting it behind them.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on
force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice the game, plenty of time left, and being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off the game.
36 yards on the play.
And the Browns, first down. First and goal, Cleveland.
Set.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
The 8-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Ball resting on the 9 on third and goal. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now fourth and goal. You know what? I know it's fourth down and they've got a big lead, but go for it.
Yeah, and why not, right? Because they have the big lead. But don't you have to have a little bit of admiration for these guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've been shoved around this entire game, and they're making a nice goal line stand here. It would be fun to see them stop them on fourth down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like putting whipped cream on broccoli at this point.
So what you're saying is they're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going to get it, aren't they?
I would. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Down.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here we go. Hut.
2nd and 4. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
A short throw there to Strange. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Ready. Hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and
Let's
10
go.
at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
Hut. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this